dig it.
Everybody ain't got that fire.
Come on while we on the road.
And we are recording.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are the Natural Born Foods Podcast. I'm your host, Damon Gregory Spike, alongside my co-host, Charity Too Cold Nicole. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a legend in the building, the one, the only, the Hall of Famer, power forward for the Boston Celtics, Sam Perkins. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Sam Perkins, ladies and
Sam
gentlemen.
Perkins. I thought you was talking about Big Baby.
Yeah.
I'm an old Bill Russell looking ass nigga.
Don't
No,
worry
I
about it.
said it was Elton Brand.
Elton Brand.
I'm sure you better not be calling me Elton Brand. I used to get KG. I used to get KG all the time. Nigga, you look like KG.
Yeah,
Right.
You look like
Velociraptor.
old boy with the old boy with the big ears from Boys to Men.
Yep.
Sean.
Too.
Yeah.
Somebody else too. R. Kelly.
Right.
I used to get R. Kelly all the time.
I saw that
Bigger-
little smooth picture y'all put up when y'all were young.
When we was at, that was at
Yes, the
Gotham.
skinny ears was
that was at
doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Gotham. Yeah.
Y'all was cute. Y'all was cute.
We was
Even
at,
T.
we was
Y'all
at
had all behind us.
remember Taco Tuesdays at El Torito's, the one in Rancho.
Hell yeah.
All right, so we in there one
Who
night,
doesn't?
and it's all of us. You was probably there too, Chew. And I'm standing there by the bar, so this girl come up, and she was like, "You know, you look like T.I." Will, look, Big Fun, look. So Big Fun standing next to me. This nigga, he wrenched his neck back like he don't look like no T.I.
Big Fun will check and ruin the whole
Oh
joke.
my god.
To let motherfucker know, nope, that ain't it. That is not it. It's
That
not
nigga
the
was
one.
offended. He was so offended. That nigga said he don't look like no
Mm.
T.I.
He's not gonna leave me none of it.
Like he was an auntie or something.
Right,
He's not gonna
right.
leave me here with him after you done blew his head up like this. I'm not gonna stand here with him for the rest of the night like that.
I take all my compliments, especially at this age.
Man, listen.
I don't care who compliment me at this point.
Yeah, the homie got Faith Evans down at the club in a couple of weeks, you know. I
Oh,
gotta
for
go.
real?
I gotta
Oh,
go.
I like Faith music though. I
You know,
fuck with
everybody
Faith.
used to give me the Faith all the time.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Everybody says I look like Faith, so I gotta.
That,
You a mixture of a lot of people.
right. Claudia Jordan.
Kim Fields.
Y'all raggedy for that too. Just tweeting it.
Start naming off old actresses. You're a little Lisa Bonet looking.
You old Felicia Rashad.
Remember the auntie on Family Matters?
God, I'm dead.
Old
Y'all
Florida Evan.
That's
But-
dope.
How was your
How
guys'
was-
holiday? Christmas?
Christmas
How
is
was your
good.
Christmas? Christmas is good?
I'm glad it's over with.
Oh, I hate it. I hate it. I'm a Scrooge.
Right.
I'm
Right.
a Scrooge.
The older I get, because it's a hustle. It's a hustle. And then I don't do it on time. I don't get to give. I get to
Yeah, my nigga
give
gift
on the
was late.
23rd.
It's still
Yeah.
in there. It just got here. It just got here yesterday.
I do a lot of explaining with the
Terrible.
kids now. Look, you know I'm doing this on my own.
Christmas was good for me. All basketball all day.
Nice.
What your
And
mom
guys'
them do?
New Year's?
My mom and them, they slid somewhere. You know, her and Vicky be riding out. They went somewhere. I just went over there and gave them their presents in the morning. And I came back to the house.
Did the single man thing.
You know? Got that. And watch basketball. What about New Year's? I know Chew went out. Greg, I know.
Right. I see
You-
her out there popping it like. I was like, this nigga. You swear she.
Shit, you with the shoulders.
It made me miss it though. I was like, dang. And then I laid back down.
I wanted to slide out for a
I
minute.
told him you were not going to be up past 10:30.
Girl, look, we was laying down. I'm trying to watch the New York drop.
You dropped before the ball dropped?
So I
Nigga,
could go to
I was-
bed.
I was knocked out. I woke up at like 3 or 4. Hey, Happy New Year.
Oh,
You know what I mean? She over there snoring like a motherfucking bear. I'm like, hey man, it's
I
just it.
remember those days. You know
It
what?
if I was close to y'all and we all agreed to do something, then yeah, I would have went out. But you know what I mean? Hell no.
Right. Yeah. Now, like I said, when I seen Chew out there, I was just like, dang, I wouldn't mind, you know what I'm saying, throwing something on and going out. And then I thought about it. And we was doing an Ozark marathon.
Oh,
Oh,
Lord.
And I was
Ozark is
off
hard.
half of an edible. Nah. I was comfortable right where I was. I kept
Netflix
letting
was
it.
like,
I didn't even.
are you still there?
Right. I was doing, my feet was doing the flickety flick. Nigga, I was comfortable.
You was starting fires in that motherfucker. Your feet was doing that shit. It was hot in that bitch.
Nah, they
What's
was
that
letting me
light?
Yeah.
Like the motherfucking Billie Jean sheets on Michael Jackson video just keep lighting up.
I was cooling. And then she called all the kids in, and then it was a Happy New Year's, and that was it.
Man, you act like y'all got toddlers around that motherfucker, man.
I'm just saying, it's a gang of them.
You
Oh,
think
you
that
mean-
when they get older, they kind of go away, but they don't. In a sense.
No, I'm saying. Oh, you said called them in like they was outside. Called them all over to
Well,
enjoy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
You
yeah.
guys have kids younger than G's kids, so
Right.
yeah. So
So-
in
Oh, okay, that's right. Oh, okay, yeah, my bad. That's right.
yeah. So
Right.
what are y'all's resolutions? What's your 2022? What y'all trying to do for 2022?
I'm going to just keep cripping. That's it.
As you
Fly
should.
cripping, fly cripping. Okay.
My thing.
I don't know. I
My
didn't make
goal
one
is
this year.
my goal is to blow us up. I'm working on it super hard just to blow our little podcast. It ain't got to be blown up. Just at least
Right.
5,000.
Worried about.
I want to get to at
We
least
need to get our followers
between. I want to get
Get
between
our fucking followers up.
500 and 1,000 views each podcast by summer. Okay, yeah, they doing their thing consistently now. They,
Right.
you know,
Right.
you know what I mean. That's a goal, and I know I'll be lacking. We all be lacking because we got gigs and all that shit.
Yeah.
But we really gonna get on it super tough this
Right.
year. Y'all already know though, but yeah, that's just my main what you call it goal. New Year's
I'll
resolution.
definitely
Right,
have more time. By the summer, I'll have graduated.
hmm
So,
Can we clap for that or no?
Yeah.
Bachelor's degree.
Where the clappers at?
So what you got a bachelor's degree in attitude?
Checking niggas. General psychology. Basically.
Nice.
That's what's
Let
up.
niggas know, you know
That's
what
right.
it is.
Right.
Mhm.
Right.
Don't play talk that shit with me.
Right.
Yes.
So, to be honest with you, it's more so like I've already done all the psychology studying. It's more so learning about leadership and motivation and
Okay.
organizational development. So that's kind of what I'm on right now. So yeah, once I do that, I'll have more than enough time to put forth the effort to get our followers up.
That's a beautiful
We
thing.
need some followers.
And also shout out to everybody who follow us
Thank you for
right
watching.
now.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ma.
Thank you to all my cousins and my aunties. My cousin Pie, shout out to my cousin Pie from Long Beach. My cousin Pie be on them comments. She be letting us know that's right.
Oh, she sure do. Shout out Pie. She do
Yeah.
not play. She
Yeah.
definitely support. Oh, she is so dope.
That's
We're
all
gonna bring
good.
her on for a
Shout
conversation.
out my brother Nani. Ryan said he'd be watching.
Mhm.
Right.
There's a couple
Right.
of folks in the family. I told you our first fans will be our friends and family. So
Oh,
right now
absolutely.
we
Shout out to
Hey,
my
y'all-
family. I know they
Actually,
might
know
not
y'all right
subscribe. They might not subscribe, but I know they watch. So shout out to all my
subscribe to
family.
it's Natural Going Fools podcast.
Yeah,
We
you
gonna
gotta
be the
subscribe.
And
same.
y'all gotta tell a friend to tell a friend.
Tell a friend, tell a friend.
And you gotta subscribe.
Yeah, please tell somebody to hit that subscribe button.
Please.
So what y'all think about this whole little? Y'all caught that little Larry Hoover concert they did, right?
I didn't watch the concert, but I
I
seen
haven't
it.
watched concert yet. And I'm gonna eat the rest of that edible and then watch it. But I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, you need the edible. 'Cause
Don't
it's
get me wrong. I like both artists. I'll
It's
definitely
lame as
watch.
fuck. And then
It
this
was?
this vain motherfucker. I heard that Kanye actually cut Drake's performance from the replay, like the recast of the
Wow.
concert. Because
What?
his whole struggle, I feel like Kanye's whole struggle is just to remain relevant. Like,
Hmm.
when he was really, really hot, there was no internet. There was no
Right.
way to, there were no followers and shit like that. Like, I seen some pictures of Kanye back in the day where he was just like jiggy nigga. Like, he really was like that nigga.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, there really was no internet and shit. You know what I
Right.
mean? And trending and all that shit was not a deal back then. So unfortunately, now that he's fat and washed up,
Damn it.
and
He
Kim
not
don't
even
want his
washed
fat
up
ass,
though.
He
he
not
is
washed up at
washed,
all.
bro. My
Musically
nigga's
wise, he not
washed.
washed up.
He's
My
not
nigga's
Musically
washed
wise.
up.
washed.
This is
My
what
nigga's
the thing
washed.
with Kanye is. Kanye is
My nigga's
going through
washed,
it
bro.
right now, and he already got issues. So when you have issues and you going through something, and you in the public limelight, and you known to be this particular type of thing, that's a lot. That's a tornado of emotions
He's
right
a
there.
tornado of emotions, and that's why I'm telling you he's washed, because he's not contained. Like, look at my nigga Ti. Look at my nigga Jeezy. Like, look at Rick. Like, I'm
Snoop.
just talking about, look at Snoop. Like, I'm
They
just saying, look
mental is
at all
different.
these cats who have gone through life, but they don't put their life in the public eye. They just go through their real
Hmm.
life on their
But
own, and they maintain their shit. He is just like somebody
the
that Dave Chappelle always gotta go run and rescue, my nigga. Like, I'm tired of his
Dave Chappelle.
bullshit.
Kanye got a different mindset. Kanye's mental is off. So compared to those other dudes, that's
Hold
the
on.
problem with Kanye.
Hold on, Greg, not to cut you off. His
Hey, but
mental
you
is
did.
not off. Kanye want to be, like he said, Walt Disney.
Not
He want to be
fair.
one of the greatest of ever. So that's how they think and that's how they operate. As far as complaint, well, not
There's
complaining.
no videos of Walt acting a fool like this. Like, he over
Well,
there
Walt
acting
not
No,
a
like
nigga though.
but Walt, and to give y'all some history, they did say Walt was kind of off.
okay.
But what I
All
will
of them
say,
been off,
I
man.
think any genius is off.
They all
Any
weirdos,
genius,
bro.
any genius
I don't
is
think that's the
off.
case.
And to give him, like, everybody just needs to give this man his flowers so he can sit down and calm down, because he is a musical genius. He produced that first Keisha Cole album, and people don't realize, like, Kanye is the root to a lot of shit in our community,
That's the
and
biggest.
he
Yeah.
just wants that to always be recognized. He want that shit, like, we didn't forget, bro. We didn't forget. You could sit down and stop yelling, because all that
I
yelling,
know,
and he doesn't even have a point in the end of this goddamn, in these rants
but
that he
Kanye
goes
need
through.
his
That
meds.
I agree with. He don't. His point be like a
We
run-on
miss
sentence and
it.
shit.
We
Listen, when I
miss
tell
it.
y'all,
Yeah.
the man is off upstairs. Did you see his haircut on Drink Champs?
I
Nigga,
did.
he
It's
ain't
not
off
off.
upstairs. He just want to
Man,
be that nigga, man.
He
if you
is.
don't think Kanye is
He's
mentally
You
off, he
you
is
saying
mentally
you
off.
saying he off like he need counseling and meds.
And
He
we all
probably
Yeah.
need
need.
counseling and
He
meds,
probably,
bro.
yeah.
Like,
We all
come
need counseling,
on.
but we all don't need
I don't
meds. He
think
don't need.
Kanye.
No, Kanye need his meds. Cause when he
Yeah.
off on them shits, he just, and I don't know if he putting on the act, but if he not putting on the act, he definitely needs some help.
Let me tell you something. Now that he's gotten away from the Kardashians, I think he's
He
doing
ain't got
well.
away from the Kardashians,
He
and he's
is.
not doing well.
They ain't living underneath the same roof. Not with him coming out, being in the hotel with them two bitches this for the
Well,
first.
he bought a spot across the street from Kim.
He
They
didn't go
they was
on
on the
Kim
balcony like
after
nigga.
that.
Wait.
What?
The bigger
What?
question: why would Kim go for Pete Davidson?
He
Because
funny.
they
Everybody
copy
like a
each
funny
other.
nigga. How you think
Because
Peaches like
all
you?
her sisters
Uh,
have white boys, so now she's like, oh, okay, let me get me a
but
white boy
Pete
too.
Davidson looked dead.
Kendall is the only one who said, no, I'm gonna stick with this little half white boy over here. Y'all could go
Nigga.
on
Pete
ahead.
Davidson, he looked. I know he's sick. I think he got lupus or something like that.
I
Look,
don't know,
look,
bro.
look, look,
I don't
look.
know.
Pete
I guess
Davidson is
he's just
funny. You
behind.
know, funny niggas get bitches. And legend has it that he got swiped, like he be knocking
Yeah,
bitches
he
down
got
and shit
swiped,
like
but
that.
this is the whole
You
thing.
wouldn't know
Is
that.
like, it's great to have swipe, but do you
You a
use the
fag.
swipe? How
Oh,
Oh,
often?
he,
How often are you passing this swipe out? Do you have time to give out the swipe, or is the swipe just sitting and wasting and rotting? Because it's a lot of
hell
niggas
yeah,
that
Pete.
swipe
He
that
live
don't
in
put
New
it to
York.
use. So
but Pete doesn't have some bad ones though. Kate Beckinsale,
yeah,
a
where
Yeah,
they're
couple of
like,
other
it's
ones.
big, but he's whack.
he knocking them
His
down.
relationships don't last long, bro. Let's look at all the women that he's actually been with.
Cause
You know what
Pete
I'm
probably
saying?
a player around this motherfucker.
No,
Right.
he's
That's
probably
why.
a funny guy. Like
If
you
he wanted to
said,
lock any of
like
them
you
down,
said,
he could.
like you said,
I
he
believe it.
did. He locked down Ariana Grande. Like he was in
You
a
feel me?
committed relationship a
Damn,
couple of
that's right.
times. But I'm trying to let you guys understand something. They do not last.
No,
Because of him, he's a player type nigga. He finna go knock something else down.
he
He need to finish knocking down what he had apparently already
he
because
like that's the same thing I say about Holly Berry though, because Holly Berry,
she
as
I
fucks
just
with
seen
Van
her on the
Hunt.
Shade Room.
She fucks with
legendary
Van
she is,
Hunt. She's in a
Who's that?
relationship with an older artist. I'll play his song for you guys after the show. But
Okay.
yeah, she's in a loving relationship with a great guy,
oh
Yeah, I
and
okay,
just seen her
always
hard
happy.
up with somebody. Nigga look like
That's
you,
her
Greg.
man, Van Hunt.
okay. But speaking
Yeah,
of relationships,
yeah.
you ever been in love, brother? That shit is fucking hilarious.
Hey,
I
love
hate
what?
love.
What's hilarious? What, love?
I hate
Mm-mm.
Or
love.
you talking about that scene?
That
Stupid.
saying, hey, you ever been in love,
Nigga,
brother?
nigga, that's my shit.
All right,
Listen.
that was your transition cue.
Oh,
Relationships
what?
versus
What you
single.
think? Oh, okay, okay. So let me ask y'all this then. Yes. What is the benefits of being single and having a relationship? And what's the downfalls of both either?
So you
The
basically
pros and
asking,
cons.
You damned if
oh,
you
okay,
you do, and you damned if you don't. That's the
true,
pros and the
Well,
cons.
first let me ask you this. What would you rather be in, a relationship or single? Be honest, it don't matter what you got going now.
In a relationship at this age. If you would
Smart.
have asked me that probably 5 years ago,
Hmm.
or 8 years ago, I would have been like, I want to be single because
True.
I didn't realize that I could be myself. Let me tell you what my daughter told me. She said, "You are the same you when he's not around. When he's around, that's how I." She said that's how she knows how I feel about him
That's
because
right,
dope.
right,
he sees the me that my mama sees, and
right.
you
Exactly.
understand what
My
I'm
kids
saying?
see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that my kids see. She said it like she sits there and she analyzes everything, but that was a
Oh,
good thing.
nosy ass Kennedy.
Nosy ass Kennedy, but that was a
No,
good
that's
thing.
no,
Yeah, that's
No, that's
that's
important.
dope.
hella dope. Yeah.
Of course, I want to be like yeah, like it just happened though. It wasn't forced. Maybe I did at the end, but
Relationship or single, Greg. But I mean, all of us are just around the same
at
age,
this
so
age,
we
so
got the
yeah.
same answer. Yeah.
No, Greg is 50. You 48.
I'm
I ain't
54.
48.
I'm 50. I'll be 54 in August. Um, like
On my
Q
mama's
said,
side.
I'll be ah uh,
Stupid.
nah, but like you said, I'm the if you would have asked me like 5 years ago, like no, I play Dolo for the rest of my life. But then now it's all about the way that person fits with you. And like you
True.
said, if you could be that person around that person, that makes it so much better. That person accepts you for who you are, and you accept that person, and that chemistry, that connection is perfect. It's a
I
different
don't think
story.
any connection is actually perfect.
It's not gonna be
Nothing. I
perfect,
don't think.
but
Yeah, there's no
if it's
such thing as
60%, 70%
100%
perfect, then
You're
y'all
right.
compatibility.
good.
You're
But if
right.
I
Right.
You're
could
right.
get away
You're
with
right.
76 motherfucking percent
Right.
after all of the shit that I've been through,
Right.
it's like poker. You know what I'm
Right.
See,
saying?
Right.
let me say this though. At this age, this is shit I'm not
I'm not dealing with
dealing.
your camera freezing. Go ahead.
I'm not dealing with no social media drama
Oh my
Right.
God.
because
Talk,
everybody I knew before you, we all got
talk.
fans. Everybody got fans.
Yeah,
So whatever they like it or whatever they commenting, it don't matter because I'm with you now.
yeah,
I'm not dealing. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not dealing with
Agree.
too much talk back.
yeah. Talk
And
back.
when I mean, I'm not talking. I'm not talking about
Because you
like.
get the smack back.
Talk back.
Let me see. I'm not talking back. I'm on my sugar free. No.
No, you went to talk back.
Not too much. As far as talk back, I mean arguing.
He's
I'm not
saying
fit.
don't play talk that shit with him. That's what
Exactly.
play talk that shit
But
with him.
I'm not into arguing no longer than 2 minutes.
Right.
It better get resolved.
We're gonna have a good
I don't-
5-minute argument, nigga, and I'm finna skate off on your motherfucking ass.
No.
See?
I'll see you after we
No.
cool off, cause we not finna keep arguing.
Okay. All right. Okay. But I don't want to. I want to date it that night, and that's in past relationships.
I don't even
that shit
wanna
would
argue.
linger. Right.
wanna argue.
I
You just
dig
need
that
to learn
part.
how to
But
fold.
you, as women, you guys want shit resolved right then and there.
No,
We
yeah,
will brush
y'all
it
need
off.
to learn how to fold, bro.
I not fold. We
Fold.
gotta
Even
come
when you
to-
wrong?
fold. Yeah, right. Even
Nigga,
when
you be laundry?
What are the odds that we're wrong?
Cut it
Shit.
out.
50-50?
Let me tell you something.
Right.
If
Those
I
are
choose
good
my
odds.
battles wisely. I'm not getting at you about no social media.
Good.
It better be some real suspicious shit when it comes to that phone. That phone better be calling my name. Like,
Right.
you better answer that phone.
Right.
Answer the phone. Don't
Right.
ignore
Yeah.
the phone because it's gonna be a fucking problem.
Right.
I ain't dealing with no
I'm not doing
lying.
Social media shit. Like everything I need is pretty much intangible.
Right.
Right. Okay, good. Right. So, yeah, you solid.
Like those needs they're really important. Unfortunately, you niggas are not emotional creatures. So you guys don't be seeing that a bitch might need 10 hugs one day and 2 the next.
I know.
That's true. Now, I could get better on shit like that, most definitely. Like, I lack on that kind of shit, recognizing, like, if she
women
do
be
need a hug
sexually
or something.
Frustrated.
Right.
Women be
Yeah.
sexually frustrated. They just need some dick, and you guys can go on about your day and
That's
live
all
your
you gotta
life.
say.
Oh, no, we do it, though. We
Why
do
do
it.
we
So
have
that
to-
ain't
Y'all
going to
been
be an
doing
issue.
it?
Why do we have to say it though? Why do we have to say it? Like,
You ain't
that's
gotta
the whole
say it.
thing. It's like as soon as y'all get us, y'all don't need it no more. But when
Just-
y'all trying to get us, that's all y'all can think about. It's
This
so
all,
annoying.
this all you got to do to get it. Just put your back to us like you going to sleep, but arc it.
It ain't
Then-
even that. And that's what I'm talking
Look,
about.
Greg, look at
What?
Greg got kids and go to work. That ain't it.
He don't be doing it. Right, he don't do it. Right.
But
See, you don't be doing it.
this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying with that connection. If you with a person and y'all sex drive is the same, it ain't really no asking. All it
Right.
is, it take a simple touch. We laying down. I feel your
Right.
feet. I smell your back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. You right. You definitely right about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and
You
that's
gonna
what
get
I'm
it.
saying. There's
Yeah.
never a 100% compatibility in relationships.
that is
You
most-
just have
that
to
is
know
very-
at that point in your life, what are you willing to work
How
on,
important-
sacrifice not having, and what's more important to have.
Right.
You know what I'm
True.
saying?
How important is sex in a relationship?
It's so number one
It's
to
so-
me.
it's
It's so
number one
number
to me,
one,
too.
but unfortunately, as a grown ass woman, I can't base.
Right.
Well,
base-
Well, it's important
way-
because
I got
I
way
can't
more dick
base.
single.
it's important.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, I just realized what you said. Comment all the way
Can't
there.
base it on that.
Mm.
You can't base it on that.
You have to.
No, you cannot.
If you ain't attracted to the person you with doing
Well,
it,
of
if
course
your
you're
shit
gonna
ain't
be
getting hard or
attracted.
you're not
Yeah,
getting wet, then no.
But if a
It's
person
already a
has
no go off top.
Yeah.
You literally are going to be attracted to the person you're in a relationship with. But if a person
Not
has time to
always.
do shit,
No, you get unattracted easily
you
Yeah.
can. But then why be in a relationship? My point
no,
to you is anybody who has
because you
time to
probably
sit
didn't see
there
that part
and
yet.
have sex a lot, either you're already rich as fuck or you're a broke ass nigga. That's just it.
Well, I'm a broke ass nigga.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
You already papered the fuck up,
Yeah.
or you just ain't about shit.
I see what you're saying.
You know what
It's
I'm
too much
saying?
hustle in the day. It's too much
Yeah,
hustle in
like
the day.
there's a plenty of married women out here, happily married women that may have that gripe or complain, but I know way more men. I know way more men who are sitting here like griping and complaining right now about.
Not
You
having
know.
enough.
Getting it.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that.
Wait, listen. Let me ask you this. Charity, how many hours of sleep do you need? No, for real. What, 6, 8
I
hours?
would sacrifice an hour of my sleep for sex.
So you need 7 hours. So
You got
good.
your
Even
rabbit ass
two.
mind.
So you good.
I need 5 hours of sleep to go to work.
So boom, you could definitely get it in every day. This nigga sleeps. So what you need 12?
No, I will sacrifice for sex though. Like,
Okay.
no.
All that rest time and TV time could be doing it time.
Thank you.
You understand?
I don't have a problem.
All that phone. No, I'm not talking about you particularly. I'm just talking,
In
regardless.
general.
Right.
Right, in general. All that phone time, that could be doing it time.
Right.
Exactly.
So it ain't no excuses. I don't give a fuck if you work 12 hours a day. You still got to
Well,
sleep.
if y'all live together and y'all both got 9 to 5 per
Yeah,
se,
see, yeah,
Right.
then that's a different story. So y'all gonna be around each other all the time. Now, if you live separately,
Yeah.
then that's where the
Yeah,
problem lies. And
I
y'all-
really have not lived with a man, since my kid's father. I tried it out for 5 months and I had to put that nigga in jail with a protective order. So, like,
Buster.
that's my biggest issue is that we don't live together. He think we damn near do, but I'll be like, nah,
right,
nah,
right.
we don't.
I mean, and y'all say
This,
far
I
from
ain't gonna lie.
So
I ain't
now
gonna lie.
we stay far. Now we
I ain't
stay
gonna lie. This the happiest and solidest I seen you in a relationship like this. My nigga.
That's dope.
Because when you was married, you was gone. So that's probably the most. That's probably the most solid. But as
Yeah,
far
he
as
wanted me to be
after
cut.
your marriage, yeah. As far as after
That's
your
the
marriage,
type of man that he was. Like,
you and my guy be rocking. I like that.
Yeah, I mean, because our lives are set up that way to where we
That's
can
dope.
enjoy those amenities of each other's lifestyles. Like maybe,
Yeah.
there's a relationship that he couldn't have had that would have worked for, in his past, and vice versa. It wouldn't have pretty much worked with none of my relationships. You know what
You
I'm
feel me?
saying? Because I
Yeah.
make people way too insecure. I'm way too outgoing for some people, and I know way too many people, and I'm not scared to say
That's what I said about social
yeah,
media shit. We too old. You know how many people we knew before
yeah,
you?
right,
exactly. That's the
You
whole
know what
part.
we
So
was
you
doing?
have to grow up.
right.
Exactly.
I think that's just actually, if you look at it, it's a more uneducated, ain't got shit going on, raggedy little frame of mind. Because if you look at
Exactly.
people in the South who have been to college and now they have a network of
A
people
sorority,
that
yeah,
in sororities, you interact and mingle with people, male, female, you know what I'm saying? Those are your
right,
people. There's a lot of, people that have female friends or just
right,
friends of the opposite sex,
right,
I'm just saying. So it's looked upon differently when you come from a world of business and education and, you know what I'm saying,
Exactly.
socialism. But when you
but
come from a sheltered, background to where you ain't got shit going on, of course you're going to be jealous because you can't get with a man who's popular or who has multiple streams of revenue, because that means he talks to a lot of people and he deals with a lot of people. So every female that he sees in the club, that don't mean he fucked her. You know what I'm saying? Or
but
Exactly.
every
that's the thought though. That's the thought process.
That's
I'm gonna tell
always the
you
Okay,
something.
fucking
and
thought.
It is the thought process.
what happens? What happens
It
when that is
is.
true? What happens when that's true? But y'all still cool though. Y'all been
You
cool
get a
for way
feeling.
too
Like
long.
me, I'm an intuitive woman, so I get a feeling, and in my eyes, it's like, no, I really don't know his type like that. But
His
I
type
guess
is everybody. He a man. Everybody is
he
his
a
type.
man. So I don't treat every woman like that. I speak because it speaks as who I am, my
Let
persona.
me take.
You
Let
know
me
what I'm
say
saying?
this
If
one
this
thing.
is somebody he has to deal with that too. Like, I don't just put it out there that every person that I say hi to, oh, I used to fuck with him. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? So it
And
goes both
that,
ways. And that's how I have to look at it, because that is the first thought, Greg. But
Right.
I make the second thought, but I'm not innocent. So
But
go
okay.
about your
yeah.
business. Choose your
Right. Right.
battle.
Right. Right.
This is
So
Right.
not
Right.
let
your
me
battle. That's not my
let me
Right.
battle.
tell you.
Right.
Let me
Go ahead.
tell you. Let me tell you how petty females is. So just say it's two females, two female friends. One is unattractive and one is attractive.
Mm-hmm.
Females get mad, so mad about the attractive one that's your friend. Like, hey man, ain't nobody did nothing with it.
Right. Right.
Or
Right. Right. Right.
the unattractive one, hey man, I don't give a fuck. Y'all talk on the phone for
Right.
5 hours.
And
Right.
she could be
Right.
the coolest one.
Right.
She could be the one that's bobbing and nodding.
Right.
You feel, just
Yeah.
listen to what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, um, yeah, because I have a homeboy who told me, like, even though we partners, like, that's just my nigga, like, his girls still feel like, like all of y'all's friends like her. Like, she makes
Right.
a joke about it. She's like, You're everybody's high school sweetheart." And I'm like, "No, the fuck I ain't."
Wow.
She's
Wow.
like, "But they all liked you." I was give a fuck.
Right. Right.
Oh.
Guys,
Don't let the pretty friend. Don't let your lady think that the pretty friend looks better than her, because it's really a fucking problem, nigga.
How does she? You told?
Because hey, I done been through that kind of shit.
If they think that the pretty.
Yeah, if they think, oh,
you
is
and
she
I have
pretty?
been through
Like,
that.
oh,
Yes.
this
Oh
would
my
be your
God.
type, or this would be somebody. Oh, nigga.
Right.
It's
Right.
still an issue.
I said, oh, nigga.
Yeah, me and his friendship is still an issue right now. I'm like, well, I got a whole man,
That shit be so trash.
Yeah.
Because just because she pretty, that bitch attitude is horrible.
And
Fuck
what's
her.
crazy is, yeah, most of the time, like, they be thinking you pretty, but I mean, you don't really feel like you all that. Like, I sometimes just be like sick of looking at myself, bro. Like, y'all get to see this makeup and this filtered up shit, my nigga. I
Yeah, you
don't.
you be in the mirror a lot, so you gonna get tired of it.
Yeah,
Your ass
like,
in the mirror all the time and on taking pictures of yourself and shit like that. You gonna get tired of yourself.
yeah, exactly.
That's
So
why I think I'm so
that is
handsome. I'm gonna
hard.
take a lot of pictures.
Sometimes it's hard. I guess that's one thing right there that,
That's why I
okay,
say,
you have to let go of how much sex you need when you have a partner that doesn't feel insecure about relationships that you have with people of the opposite sex.
facts.
I'm saying those are the gives and the takes, right? Like, at this point, you're trying to figure out, like, so even though, he lacks in this department, he excels in this department. And I
Right.
think that is a part of maturity in relationships, is when you realize what a person lacks if you're going to be able to deal with it. Because you can't draw somebody in and say you're going to deal with it for 5 years and then, just give up on them because, Alicia want to suck my dick every night. Every
Right,
night! She got
right.
time.
She got time.
No.
But
She
no,
sacrificed.
yeah, she sacrificed. So no, there's things like S said, like, I'm not finna take no lip. I got this little lip over here. So,
Right.
if I can't have my way in every little thing, like, I can't just give up on the person who apparently loves me
Right.
because he gotta tolerate this little bit of lip. So
Right.
it's about compromise and
Yeah,
giving.
but it gotta be some real lip. It can't be no petty lip.
Well,
Like
I
don't
don't.
get to arguing and having lip about anything. Like I didn't
I think
whatever,
anytime a woman opens her mouth, you guys literally resort to, oh, you're being naggy or petty, but that's not it. Like I said, I choose my battles. I sit on shit. That's my problem.
Oh,
So
that's
you just
worse.
gonna surprise a nigga and shit. Nigga
Yeah,
gonna be
No,
asleep.
I just
Wait.
do my best to try not to say nothing, and as soon as you do something, here I come with it, and you like,
How you
Right.
gonna get mad for some shit I did months
Right.
ago?
Right. And I had no idea about
but
that.
now that
No,
you mad
no,
right
no.
now, I'm about to take it for all the list of shit I done did in the last 3 months.
Exactly.
Oh
Yes.
shit.
Shit out
Yes,
the
you
bag.
are.
No.
Because you keep fucking with me, and I done told you, like, stop.
See, no.
Like, you have no
No.
room to pick with me right now because it's a lot of shit that I could have picked with you about, but I laid off of you because you are a man at the end of the day. You know.
What I like about this relationship is being able to have an issue, talk it out right then and there, whether it's 10 minutes, 15 minutes from the point of the issue, and resolving it before the day is over.
That's
Like
beautiful.
truly resolving it to the point where it's done.
Mine gotta
That's
be
the thing.
resolved in minutes, Greg. I'm not lying. I can't even wait till the end of the day.
I mean,
I'm not
sometimes
finna walk up in here and you frowning, bro. I don't like that
That's
shit.
real love. And like, when the love is fresh and you have a forgiving person,
Right.
that can happen. But if you have a
Yeah,
scorn,
I need to
if
put
you have a
this.
scorn ass
Look,
person,
look, Greg, you got an hour. It's over.
You're approaching 59, 59, 57.
I could be down at the casino.
I got this remote in my hand. But I mean, you. I've been learning a lot about compromise and giving up shit that I didn't think was, I thought was important, but really wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Just
that's why I said half the time you guys just need to fold because we're just trying to tell you something that's good
okay.
for your own health.
All right. Comment
Just
all the way
take the
then.
fucking medicine. Just take the medicine. Nigga. And now your motherfucking ass want to sit here and argue for 24 hours because you just didn't want to take the fucking medicine, my nigga.
It's not always about us taking medicine though. Y'all overreact and y'all, because you guys are so emotional. So when something
Extremely.
happens, you'll take, like, all this is good. All this is good. But y'all take this piece right here, and then it overshadows
Indeed.
everything else.
Of course.
And
Yeah.
y'all blow that up. So now we got to bring that back down to how really small it was,
Although it's
and then
minute
keep it
to
pushing.
you, it's major to us. And
I
it be hurting
know.
our feelings. It be hurting our little feelings.
I know.
And y'all don't realize how far we go, how much we have to tolerate. You know, it's so much stuff. Like, let me tell you something. I don't have time. I got enough problems in my life. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I worry about myself sometimes because the thing is like I'm not gonna bring no past, like I try not to bring any past baggage into my new relationships, right? So
Right.
all the fucked up things like Issa Rae when she be having all these little fucked up thoughts and shit in her head, like we
Right.
I
really
love
do
Issa.
go through that as women.
I
Like
Yeah.
when he's not
know.
answering the phone, we really do think
Woo,
it could
Chilean,
Oh,
be a
forget about it.
girl over there,
Forget
right?
about it.
That is just
Forget about it.
automatically, and that is a telltale sign like, wow, I really
yeah.
do love this man.
Right.
Because as soon as he ain't on this phone, and then this is the thing, it's been 45 minutes and you ain't answered this phone, bro, you better be the fuck dead or in the fuck jail. Because if you tell me
You
some stupid shit like your phone has been dead for 45 minutes or you left it somewhere, how dare you let me sit here and worry about you for 45 minutes straight? Nate, did you
Look,
know I was about to die?
like probably about 5 months ago, I was going to her house and got pulled over because my headlights, they was flickering.
Right.
So the freeway was crowded, so I took the back streets and got pulled over. Not by
Hmm.
one cop, not by two cops, but by
You're
three cops.
black by 15
And I was
cops.
sitting there by Montclair Mall for the longest. This girl jumped in the whip and was out
we gone.
searching. Have no
Yeah.
idea where I'm at.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
That's what a
Look,
heartbreaker's gonna
look.
do.
I tell you what I love about my lady friend right now. She think I could do anything. Hey, you know, you could build a replica of the Paris Towers.
He
You
is
got talent.
your biggest supporter.
I
right,
swear to God, no bullshit.
Believes in
She
you.
really
you
think I
need
could
that.
do anything I talk about. She'd be like, "Oh, I didn't heard you talk about it." And see,
Right, right, right,
uh,
right. You
You're
that
need
an
be
that
so
though.
dope.
optimistic person. That's
Right,
a glass half full
right. You need that.
mindset, and you need that type of cheerleader, that supporter. You know what I'm
Real
saying? And
shit.
that is what
Exactly.
makes you say when you're in an understanding. Because in these like modern times, it's so hard for me to just call somebody my boyfriend. You know
Right,
what I'm saying? Because I'm way too old to just have a boyfriend. And
right,
no, I'm a single woman. I'm not married, but it's more so like a life partner. You know what I'm
Hmm.
right.
saying? And that's how I look at it. Like,
Hmm.
I don't want to call him my best friend because he got too many of those already. That's not that's not what we share. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But for the most part, I would never want to lose, the friendship. And I think that's a lot of reasons why I don't pick with a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like little nitpicky. It could be a whole lot of shit
Hmm.
that, that's not going to be us. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
Right,
Because
right.
of the friendship that developed for so long prior to even being a relationship. It was literally a long
Right.
friendship. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
That's
And that be the dopest thing about
yeah,
relationships is if y'all was really friends and shit first, then boom.
yeah.
I have to. I think I value that the most. So when in times of me trying to hold on, because I'm a grudge holder, we
Mm.
could carry this argument out for a week, bro.
Oh hell
See, and
no.
that's what I'm talking about.
I'd have
No,
been
Hold
gone.
no.
Day
grudges.
two, I'd have been
Hey,
gone. Oh, you still
no.
trying to be
That's why, yeah, I got a lot of issues.
And then with those
I got
with
a lot
those
of
type of
issues.
with those type of people, so you get one issue, and then that don't get resolved, then you get another issue that don't get resolved. So now you got this
It's a cluster of
troll,
issues,
and that's why I say some females are hoarders of emotion.
emotions. Yeah. Like, yeah, I was mad at you on Monday. Then you gonna sit here and you didn't call me for 2 motherfucking days, nigga. You gonna let 2 days go by?
I'm not
Like,
mad at that.
I am the cluster of emotion. You know what
right.
I'm saying? So you gotta have, a way of calming me down. But I'm a hard lover. If
But
I
you got to
love
be
you, I
open
love you
minded too to
hard.
listen and talk it out without carrying this on, so we could
Yeah,
dead it
y'all
though.
suck, bro. Y'all suck, my nigga. Y'all just have
Cold.
y'all just have a way of showing love, and everybody doesn't show love
I'm
in the
The
learning.
same
same.
manner,
Exactly.
I'm
And
learning.
in this stuff that I'm talking and all the little psychology and all the little shit that I use, like that's weird shit to a person who is just a normal
You ever
take
you ever
Robitussin for everything, one hairbrush in the
But
house
see,
type
I
of nigga,
always been a lover, not a fighter. I always been a lover, not a fighter. I just
Yeah, I
had
can
to work
tell.
on. I can.
always been a Teddy P. Hey, you ever took the love language test? Shoot.
Um, I know what my love languages are.
Me
What?
too.
Yeah.
What
I
is it?
forgot them though now that I'm thinking about it, but I
And you
Mine's are
failed.
words of affirmation,
right. It just
which I
say
which
he's
I
a
do not
nigga.
get right now.
I've been
You
hearing a lot.
you got a real nigga.
Yeah, I got a real nigga. I
I've been
said,
hearing a
didn't I
lot
just say the
about them.
shit look good, man? What more do you want me to say to you?
I've been
It's
hearing a lot
cool.
about love languages, and
It's
I think
cool.
we done found ours, and it's so simple. And that's why I was saying I've always been a lover, not a fighter, but I just haven't been a good communicator, and that pisses you guys off. So
Yeah.
no matter the lover and the tenderness and the catering, that doesn't matter when it comes to the communication because it doesn't matter. So that's the part that I'm learning to get
I
into.
think
The other shit is easy.
men and women equally have communication problems. I
Right.
don't like to generalize that to just men don't communicate because
Well, I only been a man.
we could flip it and there could be times to where I could just expect a person to just read my mind too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you
hmm
Right.
didn't say that. But why
But
do I
that's
but I said
impossible.
it
Ain't
three
nobody
months
read
ago.
minds unless
I
you
said it
Professor
3 months
X.
ago though. I said it 3 months ago. I
Right.
shouldn't have to say it again. But maybe I
Okay,
do
you
have
don't want to
to.
be repetitive then.
But maybe I have to.
But and then the older I get, the more I learn I don't want to keep saying sorry all the time. For sure. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't want to do that no more. So
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
it
yeah. We argued on Christmas. We didn't say sorry. We were both just irritated with one another. So my mom, we used to be her favorite couple. She was like, "Why y'all arguing so much now?" Like, no, we not.
but how long has it been though? What, 2 years?
Like as far as us knowing one another, yes, it's been over 2 years. Like, probably last November that I've known. 19, 20, 20. Oh no, three. I've
3.
known him 3 years,
Right.
but we only been probably like kind of like this for about approaching a year.
Okay, I get you.
Approaching a year. Like
Getting it.
probably like kind of right now when I got back from Houston last year this time.
Right.
I
Right.
Then we
remember
got
when you was
serious.
out there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Like right. And then
Greg,
I
you
went to
still got
Vegas for
that?
S's birthday.
Yep. She came out here on the 20th. We went to
Yeah.
her and the homies came out here. We went to golf. What was it? We went to the Top Golf.
Oh,
Top
that's
golf.
right.
Hey,
That's when I was in Vegas.
you didn't come out here for my birthday, but let me ask you this:
I was
Are you
across the
You
still
street.
came out there
audition?
the week after.
No, I was across the street when y'all was there. Remember, I brought all the kids. Remember, I had the kids.
Oh, you didn't come though.
No.
Are you still auditioning for that biopic for Anthony Mackie?
He really looked like Anthony Mackie today.
It's my hair. I've been too lazy to cut my hair.
It took me so long to know who this nigga was talking about, and I was watching Netflix one day, and he was talking about that little movie he did with Dempsey.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
like,
My
this
hair.
dude- oh my
Hey.
god,
Fuck
he
you,
looked
Sam.
dead on that fool. And you want to know what he was just on? So look, Anthony Mackie is a big Mandalorian fan.
Oh, he is?
Is he?
Yeah, he's a big
Yeah,
fan.
oh, I didn't know that.
Star Wars. So yeah, shout out to
Yeah, I like Anthony Mackie though,
You
but
My
you,
boy.
you like Mandalorian?
nigga. What?
she the one put me up on it.
Man,
Okay,
listen.
nice.
So the book of Boba Fett just
Right,
last Wednesday.
right.
I've been
just came
seeing
out.
that.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. So that's pretty dope, and it looks like it's right around the time where he's Jabba the Hutt. So we're talking about when that's what is that? When Leia and Han Solo, I think they had their first little kiss in that movie.
Right. Right.
You know,
right, right.
that's when Jabba
Mhm.
had her and the little chain on her neck. That's when he had took Leia and they
Look
had
at,
to go.
Look at
Look,
you nerding out.
That is
Yeah,
the
she like that
time.
shit.
Nerding out. I'm proud
That's
of
the
you.
time of Boba Fett. So yeah, y'all.
That's how I feel about Marvel.
That's
Like
real.
Marvel
It's
would do.
really more so y'all's age.
Yeah.
I got
I used
on
to
the
watch
back
Star
end of
Wars.
Star
I ain't
Wars.
gonna lie, I fell off after like Empire Strikes Back and shit like that. But when you
Yeah.
start talking about the
I
Mandalorian
picked
and wearing
back
them
up.
shirts,
Oh my god!
Yeah.
I just
see what
fell
she
back in
talking
love
about.
with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
good.
The Mandalorian was
Just
hard.
make sure you watch Mandalorian 1 and 2 before you watch the Book of Boba Fett.
Yeah, you got to.
Of course, right.
Yeah.
I gotta finish too, but yeah, I do like that shit too.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
good.
Motherfuckers
Mando-
is on the
Mando is
Instagram
my
like
nigga, bro.
motherfuckers.
Oh,
Mando
and
hard.
Ozark, the fourth season is coming back January 21st. We've been.
I gotta watch it.
You
Yo,
ain't never
boy.
watched it?
Your boy said for
Yeah.
sure.
We
Told
True.
him I said that he can't get on this podcast.
He
Yeah,
said
nah.
for sure.
Yeah, no. You're gonna have to go to toes with me. Dog paws. You're gonna have to go toes with me. I don't like disrespect, my nigga, okay? I don't like disrespect. So, anyways.
Yes, I did.
Well, yes, I did. Yes, I did. So, I think that's the end of our show, guys.
Hey,
What? Hey, what
Okay.
you gonna do for your birthday?
I'm gonna come out there. We gonna go.
Yeah.
I'm finna send it to you. We coming out there.
Okay, that make more sense.
All
Yeah,
right.
we gonna just come out there. I was gonna go to the Laugh Factory, but I don't like who up there.
Hey, come hang out in Fontana. I'll show you around.
Oh my god.
I take
I
you to
am
all the
Fontana.
spots. You know, Nogales Burger.
Oh, I'm dead.
We got a Nogales Burger. We got Nogales Burger. We got
It's by Kaiser.
right. I go show you Kaiser.
Kaiser High School.
Kaiser High School. That's where buttons go.
We're gonna
This-
take you right there to the little bar that the Savers go to in the Ridge.
Oh, they closed that down.
No, they
Th-
didn't.
Yes.
Shout out to Alfredo's. It's been gone for about the past like 3-4
Wow.
years.
But no, it's going on forward now. That was the trap spot for sure.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You motherfucker be sitting there 8 hours like a real gig.
Right.
But yeah, it
gonna
is the
come out
end. Yeah, I'm finna send you the info right now. But Happy New Year, y'all. I'm glad we
Alright.
made it. We finna
Happy
push
New
this
Year, guys.
podcast to the fullest. And
Absolutely. Thank you.
Yeah, that's
and thank
it.
both of y'all. Shout out to Nye. Hope you had a beautiful
oh yeah,
New Year's.
Our producer Nye, she been so sick, COVID and all
Yes.
that.
yes,
so
get better,
shout out to
sweetheart.
Nye. She's getting better. We're
Y'all
gonna
know she ain't text us though. We gotta check in. She ain't.
I ain't
we
say
got
nothing.
fired on our day off.
Don't say nothing.
We're gonna close the show out with a song.
Oh,
what's
yeah.
to introduce the song.
It's Elijah Hudson. I ain't got the title. Just play it because it rock.
And there
You're
we
now
go.
tuned in to Natural Born Foods Radio.
It's called No Worries, everybody.
It's called No Worries by Elijah Hudson
And we gonna smooth it.
out of Sacramento. Mm-hmm.
This song grew on me.
It's young. This young music.
It is. All right, y'all. We out of here.
All right, peace.